I have the privilege of visiting with Sabra Quinn. She and Slick's Lil Amigo won the second round of our derby held at Guthrie, Oklahoma for the Pink Buckle 2021. Sabra, what a neat story. This gelding is so talented. What else can you tell me about him?
Well, he's just super special. And the people that I bought him from, I originally ran him for them as a futurity derby horse, and they could have sold him for way more money than they let me buy him for.
Yeah.
But they knew my, emotional attachment to him, Melody and her daughter Deanna. And what's so special about it is, honestly, Melody died about a month ago, and she had just spent a lot of time out here with me in Bozeman. So the fact that he shined was really special at the Pink Buckle, because she always loved to watch him run there, and it was a big deal to her and her family. So he big time emotional attachment to that horse.
Absolutely. Now tell me about your progression with him, because he was actually not one that came to you right away, but take us through what that journey has been like leading up to.
As a 3-year-old, I didn't start him, but Melody, they were having some problems with him and the girl wasn't comfortable. So Melody was like, can you please take him? Can you please take him? And I don't usually do that. And I was like, they're my friends, obviously. So I was like, I'll take him for 3 months. If he starts turning the corner, I'll keep him, but otherwise I won't. And I just took him home for 3 months, never saw the barrels. And he just started coming around. He's super sensitive, obviously, super fast. And so we just took it slow, I just kind of let him come into himself. And I think this is his 7th or 8th sub 17 on a standard.
Wow.
He's just amazing, honestly, and I've just been super blessed to have him and have the opportunity to ride for them.
You have ridden some very special horses in your career. And he's another special one. What is it that you see, having been around several of these great horses? What do you see? What are the commonalities? Has it helped you develop an eye for picking out those great ones?
For me personally, it's just about feel, really, and I don't start with 8 or 9 futurity horses. I don't have even 5. I'm very selective on what I ride and what fits me. And I honestly have always done better with the horses that are a little sensitive, but if they're super willing and trainable, and want to do their job, to me, that's really important, honestly, because I don't like to drill horses.
I am so curious about your backstory. I would love to know just more of your history. How did you get started in the sport?
Actually, I grew up in Ocala, Florida, on a racehorse farm. My grandparents and my dad was a blacksmith. We had racehorses, thoroughbred racehorses, quarter horses. So I grew up doing that my whole entire life. And we had, I don't know, one point close to 400 head of horses. And Wow. It was a family run operation. So there was a lot of work. And I just grew up around tons of amazing horsemen, honestly. And so that's a big blessing as far as training and understanding horses and the longevity of horses. But the barrel racing thing I've done since I was a little kid. I got my first horse when I was 5 years old, and he was a reject racehorse. And that progressed into showing and jumping. And, back then, I'm 53 years old. So back then you'd only have this little game show things. Yeah. So we did all the games, and then I high school rodeoed and won all kinds of stuff in high school, went to college and then the pro circuit. And it's just progressed through the years, and then I decided I wanted to train all my own horses, which I've pretty much trained every horse in my career except 2. So
That's amazing. I would love to know, growing up in the racehorse industry, what knowledge did you learn over on that side of things that has translated well to barrel racing? That could be training, that could be care, that could be maintenance. Just what did you take with you from industry to industry?
Really, honestly, being around the racehorses, one, you learn a lot about conformation, ability, balance, way a horse is put together structurally, which to me progresses through any equine discipline. But as far as the care, being raised, both uncles were blacksmiths. My dad was an amazing blacksmith. So I learned a lot about feet and the healthy feet. And then the maintenance of the horses, thoroughbreds are super high energy in a good way, and they're hard to keep weight on. So I learned about consistency, nutrition. I mean, really, the whole realm of things, honestly. And I've been able to continue that through my life. I'm super out here at Stock Ranch. I took over their program this summer, and you can ask the people here. I'm very, I want to say, everything has to be super consistent. Like I don't change anything, and I want a very, very high quality regiment. Yeah, fairly picky, actually.
It's
I mean,
working
they
out
might say
well.
worse than that, but I'm going to say it nicely. I'm very picky.
It's working out well for you. My final question for you is, you are just such a talented jockey, and I know there's a lot of people on your team that help make this work. Is there anybody that you want to thank thinking about this win?
Honestly, Triple Crown Feed, they've been with me for a super long time. Team Wrangler. Obviously, it's always nice to have good clothes. Horse Logic Professional. I'm all about a healthy horse. Then we have Formula One Noni, which I've been using for, gosh, I don't know, when Charmaine used it on Scamper a really long time. And then Robbie Phillips saddles. He's kind of custom made a little saddle for me that's working as I've gotten a little age on me. I've kind of had to change a few things, And then the Busby Quarter Horses, their little horse did great down there, jetting for carrots. And then obviously Stock Ranch, who I'm working for now. And this is, an amazing opportunity out here, and they're just wonderful people. So, and all my friends and family, you got to have people around you that support what you do. You are who you hang around. So
That's right. That's right. Someone told me that early in my life. They said, you're going to become the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And my eyes got big. I went, oh, wow. It is. And it is true.
It is so true. You have to have people challenge you all the time and make you better.
Yeah, very well said. Well, we couldn't be more excited for you. Thank you. You always come to play anywhere you show up. It's so fun to watch you run, and congratulations on a great week.
Thank you.